All right, hey, what's up, guys? It's Friday. It's our final day of testing week. Right, tomorrow is a team kind of hard workout for everyone, kind of more of an open type piece. But all this week's really been getting the right base of support we need to do the training we want to be able to do. Like I mentioned, people coming back and off on vacation, people looking to start prepping up some intensity. We always want to give them what we know they need and then what they want on top of that, right? So they're healthy and they can stay long. The two big tests today are a 10 rep max clean grip deadlift. That's super hard. It is great because the open has so much high rep hinging there. It's different than being able to do a 1 rep deadlift or a heavy set of 5. You're doing a bunch of deads, short rests, a bunch of deads, and jumps and whatever, right? So making sure that people can handle a really heavy load, sub-maximal, right? It's not a 1 rep dead probably, although if there was a CrossFit total in the open, that'd be pretty cool, a little crazy, but I doubt it. But they can do that and they can hit a higher rep over and over, and then just the grip factor is going to be a big issue. So the deadlift instruction, especially lowering, is going to be a big deal today. We have a fun icebreaker in a testing week is guess the person next to you's middle name. Fun way to get to know their actual middle name and fun way just to kind of lighten up the mood a little bit to start the class. From general warm-up is full body movement up and down the floor from shuttle runs, death march, Frankenstein walk, quadruped crawl, and some jumping, just getting our whole body ready. I would also add in some mobility there. Inchworms are go-to for hinging days because we get the hamstrings and low back prepped for that, and any other of your favorites that you like there are going to be good. From 10 to 15 minutes in is a specific warm-up. One of the big movements today is a single arm clean and jerk. We did barbell clean and jerk. We did dumbbell power snatch. Last year the open was a dumbbell hang clean and jerk. So this day we're going for a pull off the ground because we're already pulling off the ground for part A. Is the dumbbell clean and jerk. Each arm, really simple. Pretty much anyone can do it. Yeah, is it a reverse curl? Yeah, but look, even with a dumbbell, it's really hard to do a really good clean. It's almost always a reverse curl under fatigue some. So everyone can pretty much play or do a Russian kettlebell swing as needed. Some push-ups and then squat jumps. Just working through in teams of 3, getting everyone ready for part A, which is going to be deadlift instruction, especially lowering because people are going to want to go up and drive in the ground, up and drive in the ground. And we're saying clear here, no power driving or pile driving in the ground, control the negative. That's why fitness is 2-0-2-0 tempo. Everyone else no tempo, they can hold up for a little bit if they need, but just, we don't have to be delicate on the ground, but just you can't just against the ground. That's the sound it makes in my head, I guess. From here, our conditioning piece is going to be aerobic power, and the limiter is local muscle endurance. So other days, like Monday was going to be breathing was probably going to be the most main limiter for people. This one is going to be local muscle endurance for sure for everyone. No one's doing 2 minutes of handstand push-ups and like kind of talking conversationally there. So it's 10-minute work capacity test, 4 minutes of rowing for calories. So try and go to a hard row. There we did like the 1K row and 2K row test last cycle. So now we're doing that and having them do pieces after it. So you see how we kind of been slowly integrating these pieces all around. Then into 3 minutes of single arm dumbbell clean and jerk. They can switch arms as they need, tap the dumbbell on the ground, shoulder, overhead. They can do 5 and 5, 1 and 5, whatever. It's their workout. Then after the shoulders are smoked, and for people who aren't going to be efficient, they're just going to do this on the clean and jerk and not dropping using their hips instead of their arm. It's handstand push-ups. And yeah, you can kip on them for sure if you want. But the more efficient we are using our whole body and core to extremity movement on the previous pieces, the less local fatigue we'll have in our shoulders. So that means they'll get more reps in the handstand push-ups there. And skipping for performance, sport is with a deficit, right? That's just hands on, I'd say 45s for the men, 25s for the women's good. You can do a bigger deficit if you want there. And then finally, it's a minute of burpees for fitness or burpee box jump overs for everyone else. 24-20 inches for performance, 30-24 inches for sport. That means if your shoulders are already fried, it's going to be hard to get off the ground. So like I said, local muscle endurance is a limiter. Breathing will be the secondary one if they're moving pretty good. It's going to be a very challenging workout. Whole body's going to be smoked. You should be smoked after this. But again, it's not smoked like lactic endurance. It's smoked like you just pushed everything you had to hold that threshold pace as long as you want. And again, the specific parts will be my back, my lats on the row, maybe a little bit, my shoulders here, my legs on either the dumbbell clean or the burpees. those will all fry out. That's what we want there. Your score is calories plus reps. And that is the last of testing week. And look forward to seeing everyone's retest after the Open's done.